We hear the term CRM thrown around all the time in business, but what are we really talking about? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the entire ecosystem of customer relationship management, and I promise you, it's so much more than just a piece of software.
So let me ask you straight up. When you hear CRM, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Is it a sales dashboard, a contact list? If it is, you're not alone, but that's kind of like looking at one piece of a giant puzzle and thinking you've seen the whole picture.
See, in reality, CRM is more of a philosophy. It's about managing every single interaction a business has with a customer all the way through their journey. From the very first ad they see to the sales call to the support ticket they file 6 months later. It really covers the whole shebang.
And that brings us to the actual definition. I want you to notice one word here: strategy. That's the key. The whole point of CRM is to stop thinking about one-off sales and start focusing on building real long-term relationships with your clients. It's a complete shift in how you think about things.
Okay, so now that we're on the same page about the strategy, let's get into the engine that actually makes it all run. We're going to dive in and dissect the tech blueprint that powers a modern CRM ecosystem.
A modern CRM system is really built on 4 distinct but totally interconnected pillars of technology. Each one has its own job to do, but the real magic happens when they all work together. Let's break them down.
First up, you've got operational CRM. You can think of this as the engine room. It's all about automating those daily customer-facing jobs. We're talking about things like Salesforce automation to track leads, marketing automation for campaigns, and service automation to make customer support smoother. This is the pillar that actually collects all the raw data.
Next is analytical CRM, and you can think of this as the brain of the whole operation. All that data that the operational pillar collected, every single purchase, every click, every interaction, it all gets stored and analyzed right here. This is what lets a business spot trends, make smarter decisions, and give you those personalized experiences. Then there's collaborative CRM. This one's a big deal because it's all about breaking down those walls between departments. It connects teams like sales, marketing, and support so they can all share information. For you, the customer, this means you don't have to repeat your problem to 5 different people. It takes the smarts from analytical CRM and shares it with everyone.
And finally, holding it all together is strategic CRM. Now, this isn't a piece of software you can buy. It's the core philosophy, the mindset of being focused on the customer. It's the North Star that makes sure all those other tools are being used with one goal in mind: keeping customers happy by delivering amazing value.
Now, this whole integrated system didn't just appear out of thin air. The technology and the strategy have grown up together, hand in hand. So to really get where we are today, we've got to take a quick look back at where it all started.
And believe it or not, the journey begins in the 1950s with the good old Rolodex. Yeah, just manual cards. Then you fast forward to the 80s and we get database marketing and huge call centers. The term CRM itself, it didn't really catch on until the 90s. And today, wow, the whole thing has exploded into web, mobile, and even social media-based CRM.
So with all this history, all this strategy, and all this tech, what's the end game? What's the point of it all? Well, it boils down to this really powerful idea called dual value creation.
And here's the beautiful part about it. It's a total win-win. Dual value creation means the business focuses on giving the customer incredible, customized value. And in return, because that customer is happy and loyal, the business gets to maximize their long-term value. It's not a one-sided deal at all.
This is where it gets really cool. By using these powerful analytical tools on customer data, businesses can do more than just understand what you've done in the past. They can start to predict what you'll need in the future. This lets them be proactive, offering you solutions before you even know you need them. So let's just lay it out side by side. For the business, a great CRM strategy means more profit, better efficiency, and customers who stick around. For the customer, it means personalized service, faster help, and solutions that feel like they were made just for you. It's a truly symbiotic relationship.
But, and this is probably the most important thing to remember, as powerful as all this technology is, it's not a magic wand. It can't fix everything on its own. The technology is just an enabler. A successful CRM initiative is like a 3-legged stool. It needs all 3 legs to stand: people, process, and technology. And notice that order. First, you need people who are trained and believe in the mission. Then you need solid processes for how everything works. Only then can technology come in to support those people and processes.
This quote right here just hits the nail on the head.
You can buy the fanciest, most expensive software out there, but if your teams don't already have a way of working together, that software isn't going to magically fix it. The human foundation has to be there first.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. As all this CRM tech with AI and automation gets smarter and smarter, does that make the real empathetic human touch more important or less? I think the answer to that question is going to define the future of business.